Good morning, my name is Mariana Cora and I am representing today Julie and Peter Mason in this matter. Today we are seeking for an order from the tribunal under section 419 about breach of agreement, as the tenant did not return the property in the same conditions as we handed to her at the beginning of the tenancy, leaving rubbish behind and some areas of the property not clean up to standards. And as well, in order to cover these costs, we will ask as well for the payment of the bond under section 137. Once the tenant vacated the property on the 3rd of May, we conducted the final inspection, and the inspection revealed that the kitchen, main bathroom and laundry had not been cleaned to an acceptable standard, as there was greasy surfaces, unclean tiles, among other issues that weren't there when the tenancy commenced, as we as well compared the pictures that we've taken at the end of the lease with the ones at the beginning with the entry condition report. And there was visible dirt and grime in key areas and rubbish left behind as well in the backyard. The issue as well is that once we talked to the tenant about the situation, she denied being responsible for that and said that she did clean the property before vacating it. So we believe that even though we take in consideration wear and tear, the level of cleanliness fell well below acceptable standards. Yes, ma'am. We do have evidence to support our case. So we have the entry condition report, Form 1A, which documents the condition of the property at the start of the tenancy, as well as the exit condition report, Form 14A, which as well details and it's comparable with the entry condition report for the poor condition of the property when the tenant vacated it. We do have as well photographs that are date stamped from both the entry and the exit inspections, showing the significant difference in the cleanliness and condition of the property at the beginning and at the end of the tenancy. We do as well have correspondence, emails and text messages documenting our attempts to resolve this matter with the tenant before proceeding with the RTA conciliation process, where she was given the opportunity to address the issues herself. The responsibility for the tenant to keep the premises clean, it is stated in the General Tenancy Agreement in the Subdivision 2 Standard of Premises in the Standard Term 26, where the tenant's obligations are mentioned, where the tenant must keep the premises clean, having regard to their condition at the start of the tenancy. Yes, ma'am. While I understand that cleanliness can be subjective, the condition of the property was significantly worse than what we could consider normal wear and tear. The photographs, I believe, that are great support in terms of how the house has given to the tenant at the beginning of the tenancy agreement and how the property has been left when the tenant vacated it. So especially in the areas of the kitchen and the bathroom where there was stains and grime and calcium in the shower glass, and the rubbish left behind as well that wasn't there at the beginning of the tenancy. I believe as well that the quotes for cleaning, they are as well further support for the need of professional cleaning services, meaning that the standard unfortunately hasn't been reached. Your Honor, during the RTI conciliation, we made multiple attempts to negotiate with the tenant, and unfortunately, despite all of our efforts, even offering her the chance to clean the property herself and remove the rubbish to avoid the costs, unfortunately, she declined to take any responsibility for the cleaning and the rubbish removal. So given her refusal to cooperate with us, we were left with no option but to apply to the QCAT. Unfortunately, since the beginning, the tenant has consistently refused to accept responsibility for the condition of the property. So that has been a bit frustrating, because despite our multiple offers to allow her to address the cleaning and the rubbish removal herself, even trying to negotiate for a longer time frame for her to clean the property, she has denied leaving any rubbish behind and has not taken any steps to remedy the situation. So pretty much in everything that we were offering, she was not willing to help or cooperate. So her refusal to engage in any reasonable compromise has led us to this point, to court, and we believe that she has been unwilling to cooperate in resolving the matter in a friendly manner since the beginning. Regarding the outcome that we are after today, Your Honor, the owners are seeking a reimbursement of $900 from the rental bond to cover the cleaning and rubbish removal costs. And this is the amount quoted by the professionals who were hired to restore the property. And if a full reimbursement is not granted, an alternative outcome could be for the tenant to pay for the cleaning fee, which is $500, while we allow her the opportunity to remove the rubbish herself within the next 24 hours, saving $400 for the rubbish removal fee. And we believe that the second outcome as well is fair and reasonable. We believe, Your Honor, that the quotes that we obtain are pretty reasonable as we compare them as well with other companies. While we chose this local company, that it's not the first time that they work for us. We hired them a couple of times in the past, and we believe that they have a very fair price and they do a very good job. So we send them the pictures of the exit condition report and ask for the services that we needed to be provided from them, and they quoted per hourly rate. So that was the quote, $500 for, I think it was 10 hours of work that they said that will take to clean the kitchen, the bathroom and the laundry, and as well the service of the rubbish removal. It's something that we use a lot as well. That service, we hire that service a lot for other houses, for tenancies that have gardening included, and we believe that is a fair price in the market at the moment, as we are always paying something similar to that for that amount of rubbish. So the orders that we are seeking today are in the section 419 about breach agreement, as the tenant breached the agreement that appears in the general tenancy agreement in the standard term 26, that the tenant must keep the premises clean, having regard of their condition at the start of the tenancy, as well as order for payment of bond in section 139. As we will need to cover the cost for the cleaning and the rubbish removal of the property.